Hi, I'm Sam from Whiteford Systems. Today, I'm going to help you set up your new Acendo Vibe. Let's get started. The Acendo Vibe is an audio-video conferencing solution that integrates easily with many popular teleconferencing services. There is an integral camera, microphone, and speaker all located in the soundbar. The Vibe works easily with Windows, macOS, and Chrome OS. It also easily connects to a smartphone to act as a standard Bluetooth speaker. It includes a wireless remote control puck which has volume control, audio-video muting, and source selection. And it also connects with just a power cable and USB cable. So let's get started with an unboxing, connect some cables, and get it talking to your favorite teleconferencing apps. When we open the box, we'll notice there is a small brown box with accessories. The main soundbar is located underneath, covered in foam. In the accessories box, we'll notice the power adapter, USB cable, remote control puck, and its batteries. The power adapter comes with both a North American plug and an Australian plug. Since I'm located in the US, I'll use the North American one and discard the Australian one. Some systems include a longer USB cable if the computer is located far away from the soundbar. The max cable length of the USB cable is 5 meters or around 16 feet. There is a small bag with 4 clear spacers and 2 screws. Save these if you plan on wall mounting the soundbar. The remote control puck operates on 2 AA batteries included in the box. In order to install the batteries, we will flip the puck over so we can remove its bottom cover. There is a slide switch which locks on the bottom cover, so we will move it to the unlocked position. We can then use a coin to rotate the bottom cover slightly until it pops off. We can now install the 2 batteries. We can now replace the bottom cover, and using the coin, we can rotate it back until it is locked. We can slide the lock switch to the locked position, and this will keep the bottom cover on the remote control puck. You have now installed the batteries. When we are ready to connect the cables, we will put the soundbar on its face. Here we will notice a hinged door with a cutout. We can feed the power and the USB cables through the cutout, under the black straps, and into their plugs. When we are done, we can close the door and set the soundbar on its feet. Now let's connect the Vibe to a computer. Here I'm using a Windows laptop, but the instructions apply to any computer. We simply plug the USB into the laptop and Windows begins connecting to the Vibe. Let's look at the installation process on Windows. When we first plug in the soundbar, we will notice that Windows reports that it is setting up an AMX Acendo Vibe. After a few moments, Windows will report that it has concluded setting up the AMX Acendo Vibe. If we need to troubleshoot if the soundbar is properly configured in talking to Windows, we can search Sound Settings in the Start menu. We can verify that the output is set to USB codec and that the input is set to AMX Acendo Vibe. The soundbar is plug and play with macOS. But if we do need to troubleshoot that it is properly configured and communicating with macOS, we can search for the sound settings. Here we should verify that the input is AMX Acendo Vibe and the output is USB audio codec. The soundbar is plug and play with Chrome OS, but if we do need to troubleshoot that is configured correctly and communicating with Chrome OS, we can check the sound settings. The sound settings can be found by clicking in the bottom right-hand corner and clicking on the headphones. In the audio settings, we want output set as USB audio codec and input as AMX Acendo Vibe. Now let's take a look at integrating the Acendo Vibe with some very popular teleconferencing apps. I will be using Windows 10 for these demonstrations. Let's open up Google Meet and start a meeting. Here we can see the preview of my laptop webcam. From here we can change to the Acendo Vibe by clicking on the option dots and choosing Switch Camera. We'll notice that the image is backwards. For Google Meet, the presenter's screen will be shown flipped, but the other members of the meeting will see it correctly. If we want to troubleshoot our presentation, we can click on the option dots and choose Settings. From here we can adjust the audio. Ensure that the microphone is AMX Acendo Vibe and the speakers are USB audio codec. In video, we can ensure the camera is an AMX Acendo Vibe and that the send resolution is 720p. This ensures the best quality from the camera. When we are finished, we can click Done. Let's open up Microsoft Teams and start a meeting. Here we can see the preview from the Acendo Vibe. We can change which camera is used by clicking the Switch Camera button in the bottom right. We'll notice that the image is backwards. For Microsoft Teams, the presenter's screen will be shown flipped, but the other members of the meeting will see it correctly. If we want to troubleshoot our presentation, we can click on the option dots and choose Show Device Settings. From here we can ensure that the speakers are USB audio codec and the microphone is AMX Acendo Vibe. Further, we can ensure the camera is an AMX Acendo Vibe. When we are finished, we can close device settings. Let's open up Zoom and start a meeting. Here we can see the preview from the Acendo Vibe. When first using the Vibe, we'll notice that the image is zoomed in and backwards. We can fix this in the video settings. Click the small arrow near the Stop Video button and then select Video Settings. Ensure we have the Acendo Vibe selected as the camera. From here we will check the Enable HD option and uncheck the Mirror My Video option. In the audio settings, we can ensure that the speakers are USB audio codec and the microphone is AMX Acendo Vibe. When we are finished, we can close the settings window. If we want to switch cameras, we can click the small arrow near the Stop Video button and choose the other camera. We hope you enjoy using your Acendo Vibe and look forward to working with you again soon.